All right, so in this video, I would like to tackle IRAs. This video is primarily for business owners, but any W-2 employees can absolutely gain some valuable information from this video. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. We're going to go to Fidelity over here and take a look at their IRA page. So when it comes to opening up an IRA, there's multiple different brokerage firms that you can use that you can open up your own accounts. So for the business owners, nobody is going to do this for you. It doesn't already come pre-made for you. You're going to have to open up your own account. You're going to have somebody manage it for you if you can't do it yourself. Um, for W-2 employees, most likely your company is going to be offering a 401k or some kind of retirement account. And for those people, it is very important to fund those accounts and take the match because if your company is going to match 5%, then that's free money, and you really need to take advantage of that. But definitely don't overfund it, and definitely don't have just that one basket of money. There's other options for you that you can help yourself in the long run. But as far as my business owners go, um, when you're opening up your IRA, you want to consider. I mean, personally, I would recommend both a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. And as you can see, the difference. A traditional IRA is going to say that is tax deferred growth. And then a Roth IRA is going to say tax free growth. So as you can see here, it says reduce your taxable income by deducting your contributions if eligible, and your potential earnings could grow tax deferred. Now, with the Roth IRA, with the potential for tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement, a Roth IRA can help you keep more of what you earn. So basically, the difference is that as a business owner, you're going to take in all your income, all of your expenses, and all of that. And you're gonna figure out what your taxable income is as an individual. And if you have a traditional IRA and you take money and you put it into that account, all of that money or a certain percentage of it. I don't know the exact IRS requirements for it. I'm not a CPA, but you can deduct some of that, if not all of that contribution from your taxable income. And so that's going to reduce the amount of money that you have to pay in taxes in that year. And then so if we go to the other side and we look at a Roth IRA, you can only put at the very most, you can only put $7,000 into a Roth IRA. Now, the more money you make, the less that number, um, or the more that number goes down. So the less that you can put in. That's because the IRS, they don't want you to get out of paying that tax money. So if you're making a lot of money, they're not going to let you grow that money tax free. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. And so, um, like I said, for business owners, I think it's very important to have both of these accounts. Um, and if it's a particular year where you don't want to have a big check to send to the IRS, maybe you fund your traditional IRA a little bit more that year and reduce the amount of taxable income that you have. Or say you have a year that you're doing really good, you can pay your taxes and you're not going to be worried about it. You might want to max out your Roth IRA. You might want to put all $7,000 into an IRA. You're going to be paying taxes on that $7,000 in that year, but all that $7,000, and no matter what happens to it in the future, how much it grows, you're not going to be paying taxes on that when you collect it in retirement. So So, quick overview of, the difference between a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA. It's very important for business owners to fund those accounts, because, like I said, nobody's going to do it for you. And if you don't know this stuff on your own, you're going to have to hire somebody to do it for you. And, for the other types of employees, the W-2 employees, like I said, there's other options outside of what your employer provides that you can help give yourself more security. And so, like I said, if your company offers a match, put that match into that account. But so if it's 5% and you have the means to save up 10%, put that other 5% in another account somewhere, that either you or a financial advisor manages, because that is definitely going to help spread out some of your diversity. Takes your eggs, puts them in other baskets, all those kinds of things. Um, and it's a great way for people to beat inflation and things like that. So, food for thought, for especially, like I said, from a business owners. It's really important that you stay on top of these kinds of things, because the longer you wait, the more you're missing out on. If you've ever heard the term, a dollar today is worth more than a dollar in the future, that's because if you put that dollar aside today and it starts earning today, you're gonna have more money in the future than if you started saving tomorrow. So don't wait, get on top of it. If you need any help, like I said, reach out to a licensed professional and, yeah, go kill it.